Good morning, everybody. I hope you've had a wonderful day. I'm trying out a new feature in TikTok. It's called compatibility mode, which will allow you to see a little bit more of the screen if you flip your phone sideways and or if you're watching on a computer. So let me know how you like it in the comments. I'm going to play around with the format of this, but we're going to start our read. Today we're going to do the Love and Separation long read. If you join a little bit later today in the morning, I'm going to be doing a live with Susan where we'll do one singles cards, polls, and questions. And with that, just please like, follow, share, and subscribe to the channel. And put the notifications on so you know when I go live, because I will pull some cards at the end of the reading, or at the same point, I will also let you know when we have I have a co-host and we'll pull some cards. So let's see what the energies for the Divine Masculine, Divine Feminine, the love interest in separation is for today. So today's first card is My Beloved. Though we may be physically apart, spiritually we are always united, for love transcends space and time. Nothing is missing. Right? So first card is telling us right away that, yeah, you're in separation, right? This is a separation read, so this kind of makes sense. And so let's see what the love energies are with that. And what Spirit's reminding is you may be separated from that specific person that you're meant to be with, but you guys are always united outside of this 3D universe that we have here. So if you guys are just joining it, just a new format on the screen, because TikTok is giving me some new features to play with. It's called compatibility mode. If you're watching on a computer or you flip your phone, you can actually get a widescreen view. All right, so Spirit, give me the energies for today for this connection. We're channeling connection and separation. What do you want to tell us for today? And for those of you who want to get the single card polls and questions with my co-host, that'll happen a little bit later today. I'm just getting the normal read through, but I will pull some stuff. So we have respect your relationships. And we also have honored your loved ones, and you will notice the relationship becoming stronger, right? So we're getting two of them where you've got to kind of be grateful for the energies. Spirit's showing you synchronicities. Right? You just have to be able to kind of be open to see them. But Spirit's also warning you, avoid the trap of mistaking a fantasy for a true soul connection. I've seen a lot of that coming up as well this week, where I think a lot of people who have had or have a false twin flame are going to come out of that realization. So some will find their twin, some will actually find out that the person they thought was their twin was actually not. And this is why we see tested as well, right? Your strengths and weaknesses are being tested. So you have to make sure that you're really into your discernment, you're really trusting your intuition, because this is a time for when unions generally start to come in. This is that cycle, and we've been seeing it a lot inside of the we've been following, seeing it a lot inside a lot of the reads. So let's see what this read gives us. Spirit, give me some more information on this connection and separation that we are channeling today. It doesn't seem to want to put a lot on this deck, so we'll try a few more pulls. Okay, get one more card out. There we go. Okay, thank you, Patricia, for following me. It's very much appreciated. So again, we're getting the same synchronicities, the confirmations, right? When we say separation, it shows up again in another card deck. And those of you who are new to this channel, I like to use a lot of different card decks because I want to confirm we're seeing the right energies. And generally what you're going to see, if we are pulling the right energies out, each deck is going to confirm something from the deck prior. Nothing has gone wrong, right? And that's what Spirit's saying. Trust the process. Make sure you're not an illusion, and trust on the synchronicities. Boundaries. You need to teach people how to be clear on what you will or won't allow, right? And here we go. Respect is part of boundaries, and tested, part of boundaries. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risks. part of boundaries. Make the effort. This love is worth taking risks. You're called to move forward. Right? So again, trust your intuition to move forward on what is not an illusion. So let's see what else we have, Spirit. What else do you want to give us for this connection in separation? What do you want to do? For this connection in separation, Spirit. Oh, we got a few coming flying out. Some big energy on this deck today. All right, so we got a lot of cards here we've got to go through. So let's go through them one at a time. And let's see what we're getting. Okay, we have grass is always greener, right? And this is what happened, right? Everybody thinks the grass is greener on the other side until they get to the other side and they realize the grass is just as brown, okay? And as we've been seeing a lot this month, reconciliation, rebuild, compromise, making changes, big things happening because they're healing, right? Non-committal, independent, and that's where they were. The divine masculine, so this is a twin flame read for sure. Ghosted, yeah, they ghosted you, they disappeared. They're worried they're not going to get that second chance to rebuild. And they're at a crossroads, and we've seen this crossroads a lot. And that crossroad is really, they're being tested to see whether they can get out of their head and into their heart. And honesty and truth is coming in. And friends and influences, and honestly, this one I feel is a negative, that their friends have been, and this is what I've been seeing in a lot of reads, their friends have been negative influences, and maybe it's time for them to figure that out, that their friends aren't really being friends for them, their friends are actually keeping them in illusion. And that's also why you want to keep that illusion. So let's take a look at what other energies do we have with this connection, Spirit. And please do let me know in the comments about whether you tried the compatibility mode, if it looks okay. I'm going to make some changes as I play around with this new feature within the TikTok Live Studio. They've been giving a lot of cool features lately, and so it's time to delve in and see what we can do to make this experience a little bit better for everybody. So, shadow side, right? You made me realize my flaws, right? Because they went within and they started to go for it. Disagreements, I wish you understood how I feel. Mistakes, I wish I could right my wrongs. Forgiveness, I'm struggling to get over the past. Overwhelmed, the stress from this is draining me, right? Chaser, I don't want to chase anymore, right? And that's the divine feminine. I don't want to chase anymore. I'm struggling to find the right path. Again, your person has been in their head so much and unworthy. You're a better person than me because they're stuck in their head. So let's see what other romance energies are coming through here. And I'm going to make this is going to be a little bit shorter of a read today, I think. So romance energies coming in. Spirit, give me those romance energies because I'm going to probably be going live in a few minutes with a co-host. Spirit, any other energies you want to give us on this? Okay, so we have friendly support, right? So you're getting support, but make sure it's good support. There's a rendezvous, right? Go back with the rebuild, rekindle, and spirit soul path, which again points to twin flame, high-level soulmates, however you want to label it. It's just a label. It's really just a soul contract that's, you know, very strong. And so let's get to messages, some messages from the divine masculine. And remember, divine masculine is an energy. It is not a gender. It's a him or her. And let's see what they have to say to the divine feminine. So we've got You made me feel something. This was confusing, and that's why they've been in their head battling their heart. They're at that crossroads. I fantasize how life would be with you, right? They want to know. Hey, Caroline, we'll get to that as soon as I'm finished this read. I didn't want to let you go. I just didn't know where to go with this, right? And that's the problem. They didn't know what to do because this was not something that this kind of energy was not something they felt before. One more card from this deck. I'm trying to be strong and fight my feelings, right? And this is why they're stuck, because they're still back battling heart and head. So let's get one more set of messages. And Spirit, give me some more messages, and then we're going to kind of close this read out in a few seconds because I got to go on with my co-host in a few minutes. So they can hear your thoughts clearly, and they're trying to move on, but they just can't seem to. You guys are mirroring at this point. If it is your true twin, is remember we do have the illusion here. So some people are in a false twin. Depression, I'm depressed and struggling with my own issues now. Because they're in their head. They've been spying on you a lot. They're probably on your social media. They're probably everywhere asking about you, friends. And they speak to you through songs, numbers, and signs, right? And you can see synchronicities. Multiple decks are all saying the same thing. So let's see where we are with the twin flame path here. Okay, Spirit, where are we in this twin flame journey? Okay, Spirit is saying, mission in motion, honor your agreement, right? So they're being forced to honor the soul contract that they have. So they're getting signs, synchronicity. Spirit is forcing them into that space. Just like we said before, synchronicities on cards, again, reunion. So we're in that reunion. They're being forced to get to that place of reunion. So whatever they've been avoiding is going to be smack dab in their face. So with that, I'm going to get advice from your higher self. Higher self, what is the advice? And for anybody who's watching, if you could give me an idea of how you like this newer format where I have compatibility mode. If you're on a desktop, you'll see it widescreen, or if you flip your phone, you'll see it widescreen. Just pop it in the comments. Okay. Feel the power of your blood and your ancestors. And they're saying, rely on your ancestors, call on your ancestors to give you help during this period to get to reunion. And let's get to the meat and potatoes of what we're really looking for today. And that is, when are we going to have that reunion? When is that rekindle happening? Spirit, are you willing to give us a time frame? Spirit gave us 2 cards. Just around the corner, guys. You see this? I'm going to hold it up again. Just around the corner. And stop obsessing. So the minute you stop obsessing about your person, this is just around the corner. Now, the downside is just around the corner for Spirit is not the same as just around the corner for us. It could be a year. It could be 6 months. Let's hope it's more like a couple of weeks. But that is my read for today. Please like, share, follow, subscribe. Give me a second to clean up the cards, Caroline, and I will pull your card. And then, Caroline, I think you're going to be the only one I'm going to pull right now because I'm going to come back on live in probably about 10 minutes with a co-host, and we're going to pull a lot of cards. So let me actually just pull your card, Caroline, right now. Let's see. Caroline, will she meet Riley in person in July? Let's see what the angels are saying. Angels, will she meet Riley? Give me 1 or 2 cards. So the angels are saying be assertive. And what does be assertive mean? It means that just make sure you're kind of nudging that along to make sure that it happens. So hopefully that helps you. With that, I am going to close out this read because I'm going to go live with a co-host. Keep an eye on the notifications for anybody who is watching. I'll probably be back in about another 10 minutes. Anybody who's watching this on the replay, always put notifications on for TikTok because I do go live with a co-host and we answer a whole bunch of questions. All we ask is that you like, follow, and share our channel. We do love donations. They're greatly appreciated, but they're not required for cards. And with that, I say thank you. And anybody who's looking for a deeper personal read, shoot me an email into my contact information. It's up in the description. Cheers. And I will see you guys in a few minutes on the next live with my co-host, Susan. She's much more attractive than me, so it's going to be a fun one. Cheers.